Hey there again, Nick. And I figured I'd go over when my info's done for switching. I'm pretty sure there'll be somebody that's interested, even though nobody watches my videos. It's cool. So, well, I have this laid out. This stuff I've added. This is towards the back of the house. So what I've done is divided each section into directions on a compass. Kind of simple. We have a west direction, my north direction, which is, where it should be, east, and then south. And that's how I divided up the yard sections and some maps. How it goes, start with north, is obviously elevated outer loop, be this loop. Goes around, down, comes to here, and kind of mixes into the inner loop, which would be my blue. And on my south panel is where he put my inner looping switches. Really. So, how he did it is middle is neutral, up is one way, down is another. But that can also be switched on the remote. So, I mean, most tracks have their own power. Inner loop has its own power. This little siding has its own power. All these sidings, except for that one, which I believe is controlled by that one. These two are on the same power. The rest of them are different. Alright, I'll go over to this section. This is just more fun. And like you did the turntable, each section has its own power. And also the turntable has its own power. So if I take an engine out, for say, let's do a little demonstration. How the turntable is controlled. Goes by this, so I don't really like to go too fast because I don't know what the side effects of it would be. But yes, I know there's cabooses in the roundhouse. Deal with it. And what I would do is I want the little switching engine, put that power on. Oops. Like I said, I need to get used to the filming. And put that in the neutral state and give the wheel some power and give the wheel some power again. And luckily I had this power set up for it. So, like I said, I can do it this way, or that way. Both ways are handy in case you do emergency stop or something. You hit it. Usually you hit it in the wrong direction, the train crashes anyways, but hey, I'm learning. Alright, let's go on to switches. You can see each switch is presented with a light. And how I figured it is he did the main lines of the green light. So if you see greens, you're good. If you want to take a straight shot through. Like that train over there. If I was to pull it through, I'd want all these in green and I could go through safely. As soon as you hit one, it goes to a red light. So I was saying that that switch is now open and that the train would go into a siding and probably crash and be spectacular. But on some of the sidings, there's two reds. Since it's a yard, either way is going to end in a dead end. That's the other reason for the red, I believe. He does have, on this side, amber or yellow. Because the amber LEDs indicate when you're going into like a siding or a split or whatever the technical term is. Some railroading crazy fan will get to me and say something. Anyways, so that's how that works. Most every switch is servo controlled. I'll show you what he's done under here. Oops. Yeah. That's the servo switch. Mind you, he didn't build the switches or some of the controlling units, but he certainly did build most electronics. Most of these boards he custom made himself. And there's the power units, this little oldie stand for putting stuff in. I would really like to get this Duratrax unit going. I don't know what I have to do. Oops, this Duratrax unit. This is the one controlling it right now, but I would definitely like to get this unit going at some point. I hope I've been filming a lot of this. I should start editing stuff. Oh. So, that's the basics of the unit. If you want to see other stuff, let me know. I guess my next video, I'll do rolling stock. Well, there's a lot of it in boxes over there, and I guess we'll have to take a little walk-see over. Take a look at it. But, other than that, that's about it. Thanks again.